Hey! How's it going? And welcome back to the series about rails. In the last episode we worked on the loading station, which uses drones to pick up the items and bring it all the way down to the trains and then release the trains when they're full. Of course, at the moment we've got nowhere to send those trains. So in this episode I thought we'd work on a smeltery using Tinker's construct in a slightly different way to what other people have done in the past. And I must apologise before we get too far in this episode, I am just recovering from a cold, so I may sound a little bit different or have the odd sniffle, but let's get started. Okay, so I've come over here to this little island which is pretty much separated from its town area here. We've got the quarry is about 500 metres that way, spawn is about 1,000 metres that way, and Tree Farm Island is pretty much that island there. But I thought this island here would be a really good place to put a gold smelting area, as it's right in the middle of nowhere, and we can still run the trains along the normal grid that runs with Lost Cities, which is I think is just over here a little bit. So what I think we'll do though is I thought we'd start off with smeltery, and I'll show you what I'm thinking will work here. So we'll just take out along here. We'll go probably one more this way. I'll probably make this building that's over here a little bigger than it currently is, because I don't think what I want to do will actually fit into that. If we go into here, I'm just going to make it 2x2 for the moment, and run this around here like this. And we'll go over here, put a drain there, and we'll put our controller there, and probably just a seared tank there. And hopefully that makes us a smeltery. Awesome, look at that, cool. Now one of the things you can actually do, and I should have grabbed some gold as an example. One of the things of course you can do with the items in the smelter is drop them in. So if we do that, you can see that all the items appear in there, and all of a sudden it takes them and converts them into the stuff that needs to be done in here. So what I thought we could use, these little dumping tracks here, which say they can drop entities and items through the track. Now, I'm aware there used to be a similar track that just did entities, but I really thought this would be a really cool thing that if we could do items, to run the tracks along the top and to drop the stuff off. So, if we go into here, we should be able to run. I'm going to have to break this for a moment. We'll just click all these up as well. If we run a track along here, apparently I can't run on top of the tank, it's annoying. Let's make this a bit higher then. So we'll make it too high. So that means we could probably take that out, convert it back into a smeltery. Put this around here, and we can then put our tracks on there. And if we place this onto there and there, and we're going to put something there and here. So if we take that out, that should stay suspended. Isn't that cool? Now what of course that would mean is we could fall into this, because we are a entity. We had a villager or something, it would fall in there, it would create emeralds. But in theory, if we stick our gold into there again, just dump that over there, into there. Should, if we've done this correctly, yep, it looks like it's actually powered up and it has collected it, so that's awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, so that still works. Now, if we were to place a cart on here, let's stick some gold in, and we'll give it a bit of a push. In theory, that will go across and drop all its items in. Now, I'm not sure if that worked. Did that work? Let's take these guys out for a moment. So let's place that onto there. Don't think think that's working. Okay, let me test this. I'm going to play around with it, see if I can find out why it's not working. I'll be back in a second. Okay, well, I can't work this out. Even though it says it will drop items, it doesn't look like anything will actually drop items. It will drop entities, just not the items itself. Which does mean that I can't really do what I was thinking on that one. But I like the look of this. I actually think that looks quite cool. Like it's doing something, even though it's not really doing anything. And we can always load the items in a different way. I'm not sure I like the cargo cart. That looks a bit weird. Plug this back up. I was wondering if it was because it was too low down on the thing. So, what I think I'll do though is I'm going to copy this design and I'm going to make it so that it's actually going to repeat. Might have 3 or 4 of them around the place. And that way we can smelt up the gold into a liquid form, and then we can go on to the next thing, which I'll show you in a moment. Okay, so let's put some gold in here and see if this whole system works now. As you can see, instead of using the carts like I was originally going to do, we are now just running them back and forward. And I've got this transporter, which is going down under here, and connects to each one of the controllers to insert the gold. And of course that's going to each of them. And that seemed to work. How many did we get from that? Well, that's actually not too bad, really. Not too bad at all. Now the other thing I've done is, of course, got to put lava in these things. So I'm using the pressure pipes mod to do that. The tank is just above this here, and you can see it's got the lava going into it. Should be the same along here, although this guy's not filtered, so we'll just hit that with lava. So we only ever put lava in there, and I don't think I've done this one here either. So that's filtered into lava, and of course that will now only ever put lava into the tanks, which are stored down under here. So there's the tank there. I have moved this down one, so we've got a little more room. And it looks like that's... well, and there's converted stuff. Not sure if these guys here are doing anything, or whether they're working on the next ledge. Okay, they're working on the next lot, that's right. That's pretty cool though, that's working. Next thing, of course, we have to do is take the molten gold out of here, because otherwise, of course, it will just mount up. And I had a really cool idea for what we can do with the molten gold to make it look like we're actually pouring stuff. Because normally in Tinkers, you put it into something that goes tss, and that's about as much as you get. But I thought if it looked like it was pouring, it would look so much cooler. So, what I'm thinking of doing, if we grab some cement bricks, I'm thinking of making a pot. Something that looks a bit like this. I'll just go up from there. We'll go around here. Something... Can you get the idea here? Sort of a square type pot thing. We'll just run that around there, and then we'll go up, probably out one more from that. Like this. I know I'm building on camera. Probably not the best idea, but we'll see how this works. Oop. I was doing pretty well until then. Run that around there. Around there, take this guy out, and that guy out, and that guy out, and then from here we're going to go straight up. So we're going all the way around here, and we might go up 3. And of course this would be in a smelting, an actual place that does normal smelting, especially gold smelting. They would put the gold into one of these tanks, they'd tip it on its side, and that's where the gold will come out to, so they can cast into something. And I'm thinking something like this here, but on its side, might look really quite cool. I wonder if we can get, let's try, do I have my wand on me? I do. Let's try tipping this on its side. So we'll go from there down to there, which should be to there, and we're going to have a problem because we don't have covered. We'll expand 2 backwards. Is that enough for there? It looks like it is. Cool. And I'm assuming I'm going to do that over here as well. Expand 2 backwards this way. This side is already covered. Perfect. And we'll do that. And then we should be able to go copy. I'm just going to stick it up here, see what it looks like before I do anything else with it. So we're going to place it about, what we'll do first is rotate it though. 0, 90. And then we'll paste it with ear blocks. And what does that look like? Yeah, it could be a little longer, couldn't it? But otherwise you can see that it's flipped it around and it's floating straight down. Now I don't know, can we try, let's try rotating 45. Not yet supported. Okay, we'll try paste. What's that look like? Ugh. Okay. So the options are that I'll need to make one of these, which I don't mind too much. One of these, or I do a combination of both that actually rotates it on a 45-degree angle, so it looks like it's pouring out. I like the 45-degree angle, I just don't think building it's done what we're after there. I think what I might do is I'll clean this building out as well. And we'll have a bit more area to work in. Just take that out. Set 0. Oh, I forgot the thing at the top, but it's fine. I might use that anyway. But what I'm going to do though is I'll build that there, and we'll put it in here somewhere on a, hopefully on an angle if I can get it to look right. And I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so not sure it came up quite as nicely as I would have liked it to, but it hopefully fits in there. I've then put a little the piece that holds the bucket. Normally it's weighted at the bottom, and then of course they tip it towards what they're after. Now of course it probably doesn't look that great without any gold in it, so let's put some gold in. Do we have a molten gold bucket here somewhere? Molten gold. We're going to just hop into the middle here. I'll probably take out these two. And let's stick some gold along here. We still want to do this in survival. This would be a really bad idea. Hopefully that should get us something that looks like what we're after. Yep, mostly. So we'll then put that back there and that on top. And now what we'll do down the bottom here is we need to probably run a some form of encasing thing here. Oops. We need 2 blocks there. We'll go probably about there maybe. That should cover everything. That hole there. And then we'll put another couple of buckets on. We'll take out that maybe. How's that look? Is that a fall? No, I don't think that's going to look right. So let's put those back on there. And I'm going to stick a couple buckets, 1 and 2. So now the theory is that it will be falling through that very small gap. Unfortunately, it's very slow. And it's joined up with the one at the back. That's not helpful. Put the gold back there, and hopefully that will flow down very slowly. And it should hopefully fall into that little area. It would be cool if I could make it so that you could take it out and put it in. But as you can see, it's very slow to fall, so it would take forever to do that. That will fall into there, perfect. And the other thing I'm thinking of doing is placing in here the casting tables. So we'll have, actually we need to put first a high pressure output, because what I'm going to do is grab the molten gold that's in there, run it across into here and fill up the casting tables in here. So we're going to place down a output there and an output there. Take these out as well for now. Side connects to pipes of tanks, and then we'll put our casting table on top, one there, and we'll grab ourselves our cast for an ingot. Let's ready this guy. One there and one there. And now, if I run the... What's going on there? What? That's weird. If I run the piping from over to here, we'll see what it looks like. So give me a second. Okay, so they're all connected up. The only thing I've got to do now is give them a red side signal. So let's do that so they can actually import the liquids from the original smelteries, which is going to be difficult today apparently. And then you can see it turns on. We need to do the same with all of these. So I'll take this guy up, put it there. And there's on, and we will do the same with this last one here. Stick that there, turn it on. So now guys, all these guys are inputting into the system. So you can see that from the little arrows that are going down. And we'll head over to here. And we will also need to connect these guys up. Now what I'm going to do though is I'm going to make it so that, because this is sharing the same line with the lava, I'm going to make it so these are filtered to only output gold. So we'll put a gold there and gold there. And now of course they'll have what you would think would be a picture of gold, but it doesn't. We'll place one there and one there. And that should automatically fill these guys up. Awesome. Now, what I might do is make it so we've got 6 different casting tables, all making ingots, and all outputting. And I might also make it so we've got another 3 of these on the other side, just for a bit of symmetry. Okay, so I think that's pretty much going to do it. I do have to put a building around this, of course, to make it a bit more industrial looking. But what do you think of the pot of melted gold being cast into ingots? Leave a comment down below. But for now, I'm going to end the episode here. If you have enjoyed the episode, do leave a comment. If you new channel, like what you saw, hit that subscribe button. But otherwise, have a great day, and see ya!